What's going on, guys? My name is William Dauria. Welcome to the channel, and today we have a very special show. Today we're going to talk about what it takes to become financially free. I'm going to show you how I did it so you can do the same, so you don't have to work until you're 65 unless you want to. Let's dive into it.
Welcome to the Smack Fest, the beat down. The SWAT team is here on another beautiful day of shutting the week down.
Hey guys, for meeting for the very first time, my name is William Dauria. I buy real estate rental properties. I buy them, I fix them up, I rent them out. I live off the passive income, allowing me to make YouTube videos, spend time with my family, all that good stuff. But I'm here to show you how I did it. And I didn't start with real estate. I started working from a 9 to 5. And then I started my own side hustle. That turned into a business. Now I'm in real estate and I can show you how to fast forward through this. Today we're going to go through 3 separate things. We're going to talk about number 1, what is financial freedom? We're going to talk about 2, how most people live their lives currently. And number 3, how you can achieve financial freedom yourself. Okay, so most of you guys are working, and girls, are working a 9 to 5. The problem with working a 9 to 5 is this, okay? This is your $0 line, okay? And this is representing Monday through Sunday, okay? Basically the whole week, all right? I know it starts on Sunday, but Monday through Sunday, okay? So here's the thing, guys. Most people, when they go to their job, they start working, and they immediately, what do? They start making money, right? Making it, and bam, they get off, okay? And soon as they get off work, they start to lose money. Lose. Think about it. As you're driving home, you're burning gas, you're paying insurance, you're getting something to eat, you've got utilities, you've got rent. Everything is starting to automatically start getting deducted now, right? So you made all that money, okay, that day, that Monday, and then it starts to go down. And then the next day you wake up, you start to work again, okay? And then you get off, and then it comes down. They call this a rat race because it never, ever stops. Because you always make money, and then you basically lose majority of it when you're not working, okay? And then some days will come down, and you'll be able to save. You'll be able to save a little money. And then other days will be terrible because now you have 2 blowouts, or you got a speeding ticket, or whatever, and then you got to come up. And then the problem is Saturday and Sunday, because Saturday and Sunday are usually massive losers, okay? So here's the issue, all right? This right here is the goal that you want to have. Say you need, let's say $4,000 a month to live on, okay? I know some of you listening are saying that's insane. Some of you guys are like, that's plenty fine, okay? So check this out, guys. So at $4,000 per month you need to make in order to live. That basically breaks down to $1,000 a week, okay? So basically, what about you could find a way, such as through real estate rental properties, the way I teach on my channel, to always make this amount across the board every week, every month, every year, and not even go to work at all. It sounds crazy. It sounds far-fetched. It almost sounds like you need to win the lottery to make this happen. But this is called your financial freedom number. And get this, guys, the lower that you can bring this, the faster you can get to financial freedom in the first place. Guys, if this was $2,500, you could get to that so much faster than $10,000 a month. Guys, there's people that need a lot more than that. They have a lot more work ahead of them than you do. You have a much smaller goal. And matter of fact, here's the cool thing, guys. Once you reach that goal, whether it be 25, 4, or 10, once you reach that goal, you can accelerate so much faster than you ever thought possible because your job is getting in the way of you becoming wealthy. Okay, so moving on. That is what financial freedom is all about. It's the amount of money you need to make per month to never work again. If you can make that every single month, you can quit your job and give the finger, not this finger, I don't want to get demonetized, the finger to your boss if you so desire. Hey, some of us actually like our boss, so if you like your boss, give him a high five, and maybe you can hang out at work because, hey, you can do whatever you want now. Maybe you can even get a job at something that pays less because you thoroughly enjoy it. It doesn't matter, guys, and that's the point. You can live life on your terms. Okay, so we're going to move on to how most people are living their lives right now and why it's keeping them from attaining financial freedom in the first place. Okay, so most people out there are, and they don't do it on purpose, okay, because they don't know any better, but they're going out and they're buying new cars such as this. They're going out to eat at places such as this. They're buying the fancy new gadgets such as this and this. And then they wonder why at the end of the month they don't have any money left over. It's mainly because you make, say, $40,000 a year, except for somehow you find a way to spend every single thing you make. And guys, it's not an income issue. Okay, it's been proven it's not an income issue. If that person goes from $40,000 a year to making $100,000 a year, they will suffer from what's called lifestyle creep. And slowly their 40 will, all of a sudden they have a nicer car. All of a sudden they have a nicer house. Hey, why don't we finance a pool table? Why don't we finance this and this and that? And next thing you know, they're already back where they were. Exactly back where they were. They make 100 grand, they're broke. They make 40 grand, they're broke. Look at majority of NFL players once they get out, say they had a $20 million contract, guys, 6 years later, they're broke. Why is that? It's because of lifestyle creep. Obviously, if you make $20 million, you can buy lots and lots of expensive things. But hey, guys, that's what they make yachts and airplanes for as well. They'll suck up your money real fast. But if you go out and buy stuff like that, next thing you know, you're making $20 million a year, making $1 million a year. It doesn't really matter because you can figure out a way to spend it all. And that is the problem. So you might be saying, okay, well, how do I change this? Well, we're going to get to that in a minute. But here the thing is, guys, most people invest after they pay bills and play. Okay, so basically they make money, say you get paid per week. You make money and then you spend it on your cars and then you go out to eat and hey, let's go bowling and ooh, I really like this new gun I'm gonna buy. And basically you're going overboard, you're playing, okay? Even though you might not see this playing, you're playing first and then at the end, oh, if I have bunny ears here in my pockets, if I have anything left over, I'll invest, right? And it usually comes to the tune of like $100 in the stock market. Like that's going to change anybody's life. You guys get what I'm saying? Like you need to start investing into yourself. And if you are still watching this video and listening, you are doing exactly that. Okay, moving on. So you might be asking, how is financial freedom actually achieved? And it starts with your habits. We're going to go over a couple all the way down to the meat and potatoes. So the first thing you want to do, if you're serious about it, guys, not saying, hey, it would be really nice to have lots of money and a Lamborghini and a Rolls Royce and an airplane. And guys, I get it. It is nice, let me tell you. But you know what? You'll never get there unless you change. See, unless you start to make a change, nothing's going to change. If you don't like the last 2 years of your life, the next 40 will probably be the same unless you make a difference. Okay, so one of the first things you want to do is audit your spending. First thing you need to look at are things that most people don't think are actually luxury items, such as your TV. Do you even need a TV at all? You're paying for cable. Do you really need cable? How bad do you want this? And the more stuff that you put into your life, the further off you're going to push financial freedom. Do you want to be financially free at 60? How about 40? How about 30? Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to look at your subscriptions. You're eating in. You need to start eating in and stop eating out. Just 2 people and a little kid, even if he gets to eat free, still would tip cost $30, guys. If you did that every single day of the month, you spent thousands of dollars that month in food going out. And a lot of people don't keep tabs of it. Matter of fact, I bet you don't keep tabs of it either, guys. And if you did, it would astonish you. You probably spend more on food that you don't need to spend than your car payment and insurance combined. Another one, guys, is drinking and smoking. If you currently drink, I'm not here to tell you stop drinking because I'm not your dad, okay? But here's the thing is, guys, if you want to be successful people usually do not drink in excess, okay? They're actually very healthy. They go to the gym on a regular basis, and going to the gym and adding alcohol and then spending money for it in the first place is just not conducive to having a successful business. Not to mention, even if you're drinking on the weekends, it follows into the weekday because then you feel like crud. And then smoking, guys, it's the same thing. There's no benefit to it at all. If you started and you want to quit, here's a great time to do it now because there's no better time than now. It's a no-brainer, really is, guys. All right, so the next one is own and life hack your cars. I'm going to take this off because it is hot. That light, you can't see it. That light above me is just radiating on my forehead. Okay, so life hack cars. A lot of people, they want to go out and they want to buy brand new cars. Here's a problem with brand new cars, guys. They depreciate like a stone off of a cliff, okay? I know somebody that went out and bought a brand new Cadillac Escalade about 2 years ago. They traded in just 1 year later and lost $35,000. If you divide that up, that's $3,000 in depreciation every month for a brand new car. Now, granted, this was a $100,000 Cadillac Escalade. I told them not to, but they did anyways. That is not the point. If you turn this into a brand new Toyota Camry, for instance, okay? If you bought it for $25,000, 2 years later, guys, it's worth $15,000, guys. Go look on eBay, go look on Craigslist, go look on Facebook Marketplace. You'll see 2-year-old cars, 3-year-old cars, guys, going for almost half. Those are the cars to be buying, guys. Here's a quick example. I went out, this was years ago. I bought a 2002. I know it sounds crazy, like, oh my gosh, 2002, that's so old. Hey, it had a radio and the doors locked, and you know, it had a little window system that'll never break, you know, the manual one. And I went out and I bought it for $3,500. Matter of fact, this was 7-8 years ago, okay? I drove it, it got covered in hail, the insurance paid out on me, then somebody hit me, and then they paid out again. The truck was still fine. It was, you know, I didn't fix anything. It just looked like, it looks like basically you parked the truck down range at a golf club, and you just let people just hit it with golf balls for, you know, basically an entire month. That's what this thing looked like, right? And the insurance company paid me out again. So they basically gave me back my $3,500. I'm driving this car. I paid $3,500 for it. It's peppered in hail. It's got smash damage on the back of it. It looks terrible. Matter of fact, I'll pull up a picture if I can find it. And when I sold it, all covered in hail with lots of damage, I still sold it for $3,500. So I was paid to drive that car, and I drove it for 7 years. Even if I were to have gotten no insurance money whatsoever, I still would have got all of my money back. And the insurance on that thing cost me $28 per month, guys. That is called life hacking cars. Basically, any vehicle under about $3,000 to $5,000 is a good life hackable car. Who cares what you drive unless you really want to impress people at a light you'll never meet or impress family members that you probably hate. Guys, that's what most people do. You need to put your pride aside. You need to hustle and grind. I did for the first decade. Now for the rest of my life, I don't have to do it at all anymore. I can do whatever the heck I want. I don't even have to set my alarm anymore. And I want to show you guys it is possible with a lot of dedication, guys. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme at all, but these are basic life fundamentals that they do not teach in school. And these are financial musts that you must learn how to manage. Okay, so the next thing you'll be doing is you'll need to be putting some money to the side. Now, by canceling, for instance, your smoking membership, okay, basically a subscription, by scaling back on the drinking possibly, by buying a cheaper vehicle. Guys, all this can't happen the next day. I understand that. Some of you guys are in leases. I get it, guys. Look into the future, see what I'm talking about, and start planning ahead. You need to start putting some money to the side. How much of that? As much as possible, guys. I'm scared to tell you how much I was putting off the side. It was a massive chunk of my monthly income. A massive chunk of my monthly income. Okay, like way more than you probably ever heard anybody tell you to put away ever. So I'm not going to say, I'm just going to say put away as much as you can off the side. It's never enough, okay? Believe me, guys, because at 20% down for rental properties, real estate eats into your capital real quick, and you still need to have money left over for reserve. Another thing, guys, always have multiple sources of income. Now, you can consider real estate investing and having rental properties multiple sources of income, except for how do you get there in the first place, right? So that's like, you know, in the future, I get that, and that's considered multiple source of income, but in order to get there first, you need to start somewhere, okay? Start by doing your 9 to 5 right now that you're doing. Start working on a side hustle and start making that side hustle actually making you money. Maybe even multiple. I have multiple side hustles that I work on at all times, and then I do my real estate thing full time, 6 hours a week or whatever full time is for me anymore. And then I go on YouTube and I make videos and I'm helping out people and I explain kind of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis and stuff like that. So if you guys like this content, be sure to subscribe because I'm always making stuff like this, all right? Basically, Sell stuff on Amazon, sell stuff on eBay. And I'm not talking about stuff around the house. That's all good and well just to learn how to use the platform. But like actually get in there and start making money. Maybe you're good at something, guys, like art, or it could be making jewelry, or you can figure, maybe you can rap and you can make beats and you can sell them, like something, guys. Find your strength and use that strength to benefit yourself, because everybody has different strengths. My strengths are different than your strengths. Your strengths, I would be terrible if I tried that. Like every single person has a strength. So find your strength, get in the groove, and then figure out a way to monetize your specific strength. All right, your credit score needs to be 720 plus if you're going to be going to the banks and you're going to be looking for a loan at all. Okay, so 720 plus is basically a minimum. They really want to, I say a minimum if you want good rates, okay? I want to see you at a 720 plus, guys. They really want to see 760 plus, and they'll give you your absolute best rates, okay? But they'll give you still good rates at 720. Anything lower than that, they're going to start cutting you down, okay? 720 plus, just look at that as a minimum credit score. Just drill it into your head, guys. 720 plus at all times. Never dip under it. It will save you a ton of money in the future. Because when you go to a bank and you got a 660, it might not matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how much you have in the bank. You have to come in there on the right foot, even if all your other ducks are in a row. So get all of this stuff started now, because if you wait till you have the money to invest and your credit score is not there, it could take you another 6 months or a year to get where you need to be, therefore putting you even more behind. So start now. Don't miss any bills, guys. When it comes in the mail, pay it, okay? Pay it. Even if it's a minimum on a credit bill, a credit card, I don't want to see you guys do that, but if you have to float that month, if it was an expensive month, do it, okay? Just don't not pay the bill, okay? It doesn't matter what it is. Figure out something, guys. Like I said, if you got to mow lawns on the weekend, guys, make it happen. There's no excuses out there, because there are plenty of people that need help and willing to pay for it. You just need to get off your butt and actually go in and do it, guys. And I hate to be this honest and blunt with you guys, but you know, I kind of feel like I need to. Some people just listen to this. It's like water off a duck's back, guys. This is what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. I was military for 8 years, so if I come at you a little bit harsh, just relax. It's normal. And if you watch my channel, you're gonna need to get used to it a little bit, because I do a call to action. The call to action on this video is to get off your butt and make it happen, okay? Don't hope it happens. Don't kind of try. Like, actually make it happen. Oh, and if you're upgrading to brand new phones and paying $1,100 a year, stop it. Like, seriously, guys. The last generation's phone is like $300, and it takes pictures just as well. It videos just as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, guys. You can update and have all your little apps and stuff. Like, you're just spending frivolously, so back off that. PlayStation 5s, Xboxes, all the newest stuff. I mean, I still have Nintendo 64. I play 007 still. Smash that like button if you like 007. You know what I mean? Like, this, it doesn't cost me anything. Whatever I buy it for, I buy it used, I sell it used, I get all my money back, and I only play occasionally, like once a month or so, when, you know, my son and I want to play a game, or just when I want to try something a little different. Okay, so you might be saying, okay, I've been listening to this whole video, but how do I actually buy real estate? My credit sucks, etc., etc. Well, if you've got to this point and you listened and you put some money back, you need to have, like I said, a minimum of 20% down plus some reserves. Now, it doesn't mean you have to have 20% plus a lot more. Even a credit card to give you a backup reserve, like say it's got a limit of $20,000, that'll cover, you know, ACs, it'll cover like a roof, it'll cover like the really big stuff if something were to come up like right away, and it can. That's why I'm telling you to really buckle down and really get a good reserve. But here's the thing is, guys, there's something out there called private money lending. And if you've made it this far in this video, this is the point now where I'm sharing it to you, because you deserve to hear this. Because if I were to start it off with this from the very beginning, most people wouldn't listen to the rest of it, because they go, oh, well, I kind of know what I'm doing now. And they'll skip all the most important things like, I don't know, stop blowing your money, okay? So private money lending, they actually have 30-year notes, fixed interest rates of anywhere from, as of this video, 4.250 to 5.5%, okay? And you might be saying, well, hey, I can get like a 3.1 at a bank right now. You can. Here's the thing. As a real estate investor, they give you a really hard time at the bank. It can be for DTI reasons. It could be for any reason at all. Like, they almost like make up reasons, it seems like, to not want to finance you. So when you get to the point, definitely go to a bank first. But if that falls through for whatever reason, you're not out of the game. Don't let them tell you we need 2 years of whatever history because you're an entrepreneur now, etc. That's what they told me too, guys. Private money lenders, 30-year fixed. Literally Google in your area. Say you live in Dallas, okay? Google private money lenders, 30-year Dallas, okay? Or Atlanta, okay? San Francisco, Miami, New York. You guys get the idea, okay? And call them and ask them, what is their criteria? Because check this out, guys. No credit score is looked at. No debt to income ratios are looked at. They look at the value of the house, the deal you're bringing them, they evaluate that specific deal and will fund you 75 or 80% of that deal right there. It's only based off of that deal. So if you bring them a good deal, they have the money and they'll give it to you right now if you've got your 20%. Okay, so you can start investing in real estate way before you think you're actually able to in the first place. Now, before you go out there and you find a property and you think it's a good deal and you bring it to them and close on it, you need to learn how to analyze a real estate investment property. So I also made a video on that as well. It's a really good in-depth video. It shows you how to find it, how to run numbers, how to analyze it, ARVs after repair values, your rent comps, everything, guys. I'm going to attach it at the end of this video, so be sure to check it out. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Smash that like button. Make sure you watch this next video. Subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one.